everyone, today we're diving into Nike's brand new campaign, Why Do It? But let's start with a quick clarification. Why Do It is not a new slogan, as I've sometimes seen on social media. No, it's more of a refresh, and it's actually Nike reintroducing the most legendary tagline, Just Do It, but adapted to today's world. And that's what we're going to unpack on this episode of Mind the Market. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it, share it, and of course subscribe for more. Alright, let's get into it. At first glance, the campaign feels obvious. Why Do It is Nike leaning into something deeper than action. It's not just get up and run, it's why do we even run in the first place? It's about meaning, about motivation, things that resonate way more with today's generation than a simple push to move. And the video, let's talk about it. The music, epic, goosebump stuff. Think Champions League anthem if you're a soccer fan.
Why would you make it harder on yourself?
Football fan. And the visuals also, it's absolutely beautiful, very cinematic, with slow motions, gorgeous lighting, athletes of every kind pushing their limits, which is classic Nike. They know how to make you feel like you're watching history. But the real twist is in the narration. Tyler, the creator, takes the mic, and instead of giving us answers, he just keeps asking questions and questions.
Why do it? Why would you make it harder on yourself? Why chance it? Why put it on the line? Why risk it? Why would you dare? Seriously, why? You could give everything you have and still lose.
And then he flips it and goes,
But my question is, what if you don't?
Here comes the drops, just do it. With this devilish laugh from Tyler, the creator, like he knows he got us. The message here is crystal clear. You can debate, overthink, doubt, but at the end of the day, Nike's tagline still wins. Just do it. So as I said early on, Nike is not replacing Just Do It with Why Do It. Why Do It is a setup, a spark that makes Just Do It hit harder than ever. But why now? Nike's official press release is quite transparent. With this campaign, Nike reintroduces the Just Do It slogan to today's generation with the Why Do It campaign. So this campaign is about reuniting Gen Z with Nike's DNA. And just so you know, the Just Do It slogan was born in 1988 at Wieden+Kennedy agency, apparently inspired, believe it or not, by the last words of the death row inmate Gary Gilmore, who before his execution said, "Let's do it." And so they swapped "let's" for "just," and history was made. But anyway, Nike's move today is simple but smart. Reintroduce the slogan, but give it a Gen Z twist. So why does this campaign grab our attention so much? First reason, we are so used to Just Do It that hearing Why Do It immediately sparks curiosity. We instantly want to know more. So it's a fabulous hook. And the second reason is the video itself. It's cinematic with a powerful soundtrack and a cast full of stars with athletes from every background. And narrated by Tyler, the creator, who embodies this mix of creativity and rebellion and cool. So it's basically cultural credibility on steroids. But again, why launching it now? Well, you've got a couple of reasons. One being timing, because September the 4th marks the start of many sports seasons in the US, so strategically, it's the perfect launch date. But honestly, the deeper reason is more about strategy. Nike's being struggling, sales and brand value have dropped. Competitors like Adidas and Euro Gen Z love brands are stealing attention. And with a 10% revenue drop announced earlier this year, Nike and CEO Elliot Hill decided to refocus their strategy on performance rather than lifestyle. So it's a kind of a back to basics move. And if you've read Shoe Dog, the memoir by Nike's co-founder, you know that the early days of Nike were really about creating high-performance running shoes for athletes. And also, if you want Gen Z to care, you can't just tell them do it. You need to tell them why. And that's the genius of this campaign. It's not just marketing, it's psychology. And Nike taps into a few cognitive biases with this campaign. The first one being the authority bias. With Nike bringing in trusted people like LeBron James, Tyler the Creator, to name a few, this makes us think if they trust Nike, so should we. The second one is the self-reference bias. The campaign invites each viewer to ask, what does "why do it" mean for me? And when a brand makes you think about yourself, you remember it. And the third one is the narrative bias. Nike is not just showing you athletes. They are pushing you to create your own story with Nike as the catalyst. So the brand becomes more than a product. It becomes a mirror for your ambitions. And that is next level branding. To be fair, it's not just about Gen Z. It's about relevance. Even the greatest slogans age. You can't just leave them untouched for 30 years. So Nike found the sweet spot. Honor the heritage, but give it fresh meaning. It's like remixing a classic song, but you keep the melody but adapt it to a new audience. Now, for the marketers and entrepreneurs watching, here's what you can take away from Nike's Why Do It with 5 insights. First, it's very basic but essential. Know your target audience. Understanding their expectations, fears, and desires allows you to craft a message that resonates. Nike knows Gen Z is anxious and questioning. This generation doesn't just want action, they want authenticity, purpose, meaning, so talk to that. 2, pick the credible ambassadors. The right one amplifies credibility and engagement. And here with Tyler the Creator, you've got creativity and rebellion. And with LeBron James, you've got performance and greatness. And together, they cover both worlds. 3, refresh your classics. Even iconic messages need reinterpretation to stay relevant. So don't throw away what works, reinvent it. Don't hesitate to refresh your key messages to remain relevant to cultural and generational changes. And Nike, with Why Do It, encourages personal reflection while reinforcing Just Do It. 4, balance heritage with renewal. Celebrating your brand's history while adapting to contemporary culture creates a balance of credibility and relevance. And Nike has done it brilliantly, leaning on its legacy but wrapping it in today's culture. 5, create conversation. Modern marketing isn't just one way. It's about dialogue and keeping the conversation going. And Why Do It invites reflection and sharing, not just passive watching. So that's Nike's new campaign, bold, sharp, and rooted in one of the greatest taglines ever written. Will it work? Well, we'll see. But in terms of branding and psychology, it is quite good. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in into Mind the Market. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of strategy and branding. See you soon.